market, in the market district. All our fashions are from here.
And we still haven't switched over to winter fashions because it's been so ridiculously
hot. But the colors, the
October.
tones,
yeah,
a little fall-ish.
It's good.
Gem
I
colors.
should...
That's beautiful on you, by the way.
Thank you. I love what you're wearing.
Yeah.
We don't have to scrape ice off our cars. That's what I keep telling myself. But I haven't gotten my boots out yet.
So we did go on a girls trip, and I did bring my boots.
But you were in New York City, where it's nice and chilly.
I swear to you, it's still like 77.
Was it?
I'm wearing boots. It's fall. It's up in New York. We're
Correct.
good.
You have to.
Yeah.
I'd have done the same thing.
So
I'm in agreement. We actually head over to Cabela's for a couple of stories. They've got a new deal. Well, so the eyebrow, the microblading.
Yes.
I got that done again.
Okay.
I love it. And then they can tint and curl your
I
eyelashes.
love it. I'm noticing that.
And you
get
can
mine
take
curled up.
Once you do that, you can get $5 mascara, throw it on, and it's amazing. It looks like you have falsies on. I love it. So we do that, and then also at Cabela's, a very emotional. Really, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
A very good friend of ours cuts her hair off.
Big chop.
And
for good cause.
For a good cause, and she donates it. And I think it's Coco Chanel said, a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're going to talk to Allie Mercer Fleming to find out why she's doing what she's doing. Her hair looks amazing.
It does.
And then, oh my goodness, I guess we have other stuff on the show too. What else are we doing? Oh, we head over to Coco. How could I forget? To meet with one of the artists who has been working with Franklin County TDC, hanging out with them at Coco.
Yeah.
That's on the show too. So when all that's going to be on the show as soon as we come back from this break. Stay with us. Allie Mercer Fleming.
Amazing.
Yep, a very good friend of ours is on her way to changing her life. And we're going to go to Cabela's right now with her and Annie King, the owner, and take a look at what happens when you decide it's time to hit the restart button and do something amazing for yourself while helping other people. Take a look.
Okay, so I'll go on camera when it's wet.
I can do the initial type of thing.
Yeah. Because as I explained before, I can't control what's happening in my life, personally, professionally, and Lord knows I can't control what's happening in this crazy world we're in. But I can control what I do with myself, and I am choosing to cut my hair and donate it to the Alopecia Foundation. And I hope that you will go online and make a donation to the Alopecia Foundation so that they can work to find a cure or to at least be able to give more wigs of real hair to children who are going through that very difficult process of having your white blood cells in your body attack your hair follicles and your hair fall out. So I'm trying to turn a positive into another positive into another positive, and then maybe this will go forward. And maybe somebody else will want to cut their hair or donate more or do something more. So I will let Anna talk about what she's doing now because I don't know what she's doing.
I'm just doing a lot of different little ponytail sections so I can cut those off individually so we get the most length possible from her hair.
And this is Anna with Cabela's, and she is the best hairdresser in Florida. Not just North Florida. Florida? United States? Oh, the world. remember to donate to the Alopecia Foundation or the Children's Hair Loss Foundation. They make real wigs. Come to Cabela's, get your hair cut, donate it to a child.
What do you think of her hair?
It's amazing.
I love it.
I love a little asymmetrical, like a little twist, like
yeah.
a little fun. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I always chop my hair like in the off season. Like I do it when it's cold. When you should do it in the summer. Or no,
Why-
summer's bad. I don't know.
Why do we do that?
Because humidity. People with curly hair.
sure.
Yeah. This like if I cut it, then it's gonna be short, and then in summer it's gonna be super short. So no, she did it right in the fall.
Right.
It's cool weather. It'll be controlled.
Well, she
you
did
can
mention
do it.
that. She's like, now
Oh,
my
yeah.
neck's going to be cold. And Anna said, get a
Get
scarf.
a, get a scarf here at El Market.
You're going to be fine. Your hair looks amazing. So
It
don't
really
worry about
does.
But
Good job, Allie.
Congratulations, Allie. We're very proud of you. We've got a little bit more on the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Whether you're building a new home or remodeling your current home, at Brian Barnard's Flooring America, we can help you achieve the look you want at the prices the box stores can't compete with.
For hardwood, carpet, tile, and rugs, for any area in your home, we'll take your design ideas and turn them into reality.
From all the floors in your home to the walls in the kitchen and bath,
We have the right products at the right price with exceptional service and installation.
Brian Barnard's Flooring America.
Where friends send friends.
Good morning and welcome back to AM Break. We're on our way back to Cabela's.
Okay.
And this time it's for me. So microblading the eyebrows,
Okay.
in case you haven't seen it before, it's what all the celebrities are doing.
Yes.
And it's non-permanent, which I think is the most important thing to know.
Okay.
And so as eyebrow trends change, which believe it or not, they
Oh,
change
they do.
exponentially
It's
all
crazy.
the time, this will fade and you can do something else with microblading. So we're going to do some microblading. And then another thing going on at Cabela's, which is their newest thing that they do, is eyelash tinting
Okay.
and eyelash curling.
Curling, oh.
You can do both or one or the other,
So you're saving all these steps in your morning routine.
Correct.
Basically.
or making them easier.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
You just
faster.
wake up refreshed.
Yep. So let's take a look at eyelash curling and microblading.
My name is Meredith Munyon. I'm an esthetician at Cabela's Salon and Spa. Basically with lash lift, the lashes have to be completely clean. So I use an oil-free cleanser, make sure all the makeup and oil residue is off. And then try on different sizes of silicone rods that kind of get laid on your eyelids. And then I kind of glue the eyelashes to the rod, add on the solution, let it sit, and then wash it all off and you have lifted lashes. You can see your lashes much better. You can keep your natural lashes, but now they're visible. They're curled up and back, and you put mascara on or just have them tinted and you can see them. They're visible rather than straight out, which most people's eyelashes do. It lasts about 12 weeks, so good amount of time. All the celebrities do it. You can wake up with eyebrows and it looks natural. It's not a big, thick, dark, permanent line across your eyebrow, and just looks like you were born with full, natural eyebrows. And it's semi-permanent, so it's only in that top layer of skin. I'm making little strokes with a hand tool, very gently with pigment, so it won't be there permanently, but then you're also not left with blue eyebrows in the future, like permanent makeup gives you. So it's really a cool, and as the eyebrow trends change, you can kind of go with that and keep changing it up. Again, my name is Meredith Munyon, and please come see me at Cabela's Spa for all kinds of spa services, and the phone number is 850-575-7529.
So along with my microblading and my eyelash curling and my pin that zaps off freckles, moles, and tattoos.
You are a beauty. Like, okay, let's try it. Let's get one shot and we're gonna do it. But you land some big hits. Like, that's good.
You gotta try
You
it.
gotta try it.
Beauty is pain, as my college roommate once told me.
Not like pain and infection though.
No, not pain. Well, you don't want it to be. It could be. You don't want it to be.
But it's not been for you. We're good.
So far, so good. And Ben looks at me and goes, "What are you doing?"
What's today? Today, what is
what are
it?
you- why are
Well,
you
there's this
doing
ear sculpt thing. No, I'm
Right.
just joking.
Well, actually, so I may need to get
Oh,
my
see,
earpiece
stop
one day.
it.
Well, now your ears, how we get older and earrings start to pull on them, so I may
People.
need to get it fixed. We'll see. We'll see. Beauty is pain. It's very, very true. A little bit more coming up on the show. Stay with us.
And welcome back back to AM Break. I am Audra here now. We're switching hats. I am at COCA, as you can see back here, the Council on Culture and Arts, which promotes arts, culture, and heritage within Tallahassee, Leon County, and a 100-mile radius. So I am so privileged to have a special guest artist on the show to talk about her involvement in the arts in our community, more specifically Franklin County. So I would like to introduce you all to Mary Erickson. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So Mary, for the viewers at home who are like, who is this Mary woman? What does she do? Why do I need to know her? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am a full-time artist, a full-time painter. I make a living selling paintings. I have 8 galleries throughout the United States that represent me and my work. And I first came to Franklin County for the Apalachicola Great Paint Out, and that was my introduction to this great area. I'm basically an oil painter, so I work on linen with oil paints, brushes. I'd love to be out in nature, as most plein air painters do, so I'm a landscape painter. One of my main passions is birds, egrets, and herons, and just everything. And that's just part of what we do.
Sounds so great. And you're from North Carolina, is that correct? So you're coming all the way down here because there's something special going on in Franklin County, right? So tell us a little bit about this event that you participated in. If people are going to go to it, what can they expect? What will they see?
Oh, this is the Great American Paint Out is in May, and that's a 10-day event that invites artists from all over the country to come and paint the Gulf Coast and then display their work and sell their work at the end of the week at a gala and a wonderful event.
Well, this is so exciting because we also get a chance to see you kind of touch up some of your works. We were talking about preserving the artwork, make sure it lasts long and is treated well. So we're going to take a little break for this segment and maybe feature you taking care of some of your work. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to AM Break here at Elm Market, and I got to go on a very fun assignment because of you, actually.
Oh,
Your connection to Kurt.
Kurt Blair. He's one of my COCA board members, but also runs a Franklin County TDC.
Tourist
so
Development
bringing
Council.
tourists in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, in case you didn't know, and you probably do, there's so much great going on in Franklin County.
yeah.
It is the easiest drive. You can do it overnight and stay there, or you can come right
trip.
back home.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to do. So we actually got up very early, and we went out to go fishing.
So excited to
I
see
know.
this.
It was, I didn't do a lot of fishing, actually,
Okay.
because I'm not a good fisher, but I got
Okay.
a lot of footage. I went with my boyfriend, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
And some of his coworkers, and we had Captain Chester with us, teaching us how to fish.
I just can only imagine.
I know.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun, so let's go ahead and take a look. Franklin County is one of North Florida's true treasures. While much of it still remains as it was decades ago, this part of the Big Bend, better and appropriately named the Forgotten Coast, has a lot to offer anyone and everyone. And that's why this boat captain calls Franklin County home.
That's gonna look bad. My name is Captain Chester Reese, and this is the vessel Eagle. I own and operate Natural World Charters. We fish here at the Carabel Boat Club, which is a great facility here in Carabel.
Not only is he a captain and fishing expert who can regale anyone with his many fishing tales and experiences, he's also a knowledgeable tour guide.
Today we're going to go out and we're going to go to a natural reef, which is about 6 miles off of Dog Island. And Dog Island is one of the barrier islands in our chain. There's Dog Island, St. George Island, and St. Vincent's. And we operate pretty much around Dog Island. We're going to go out to Natural Bottom. It's a bunch of coral and limestone crevices and high and low spots.
This captain, fishing expert, and knowledgeable tour guide has a plan of attack.
We're going out today. We've got excellent weather to deal with. The fish have been on the bite since the storm came through. And we're looking to catch some pretty interesting critters out there. There's good kingfish bite going on. The Spanish mackerel have been real alive. And we've done very well on gag grouper. They've opened the season for us for a couple of months, and we're going to make the best out of it.
And every great planner has more than one angle of attack.
And we're going to basically go out, anchor out, and then we're going to utilize these types of rods and reels. We've got the spinners, and those are deep jigs that we're going to be using. And we'll tip those with a bait and send them straight down, because we're going to be sitting on top of the fish. and hopefully the fish cooperate. They have been the last couple of charters out. The other rods, the conventional outfits, they're used primarily for drifting baits, Spanish sardines, and we're going to be drifting those out behind the boat, and everything comes up. Kingfish, Spanish mackerel. We caught a big shark the other day, a big bull shark, and it was quite a tussle. The boat's well rigged, very easy. We've got good accommodations. We've got plenty of ice, plenty of bait on board, and we're going to go out and get them. There we go, there's a fish. Excellent day. All right. Yeah, nice Spanish mackerel. Wow. Delicious eating also. Okay. Good going. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fish.
I see.
Yeah, they'll bite you. And that's the white bucktail.
I know, yeah. No,
we're going on from there. That's the kind of size we want. I'll get a Polaroid with you. And this is really good eating. Here you go. That's a nice fish right here. And my girlfriend said, it runs a terrible name. Is there another name? So we looked it up in Spanish, and in Spanish it's Ranco Herrera. And one of my Spanish friends
After the first stop, Captain Chester decided to move to another sweet spot. On the way, we learned more about the captain and how he became Captain Chester.
I was born and raised in Fort Lauderdale, and my grandfather was a captain and a contractor, and I followed in his footsteps. I started out being a dock rat down at Bahia Mar docks, cleaning boats for $2 a day. I've been very lucky. I've had some of the best mentors possible. And I have been a captain for 25 years now. I just renewed my license. I'm going for 30. Experience is everything, and don't ever think you know it all when you're out there, because it'll come and bite you. So what we've basically been doing is, like, every day I learn something more. Every day my anglers, passengers learn something. We all started out knowing nothing about fishing. What the beauty of what we do in a charter, we offer adventure and education on the northeast Gulf of Mexico. And most of the captains in this area really try to help out their anglers, a little education, a little knowledge on how to reel in. You'll always hear the captain go, reel, reel, reel. Well, you know, that's pretty dramatic, but that's one of the things that can be taught pretty quickly. Like, always keep your rod tip bent, always keep pressure on the fish, because the fish is shaking his head and wants to get out of here. We have a number of different places that you can go. There's some excellent tackle shops here. You can come to the Carabel Boat Club and look up any of the captains here and ask questions. We're always ready to talk.
And after a great morning and part of the afternoon of fishing off the island shores, Captain Chester takes his crew back to the Carabel Boat Club.
Today was great. Really enjoyed being out. Learned a lot of things proper way about different types of fish that I've never seen, and different types of bait we use. A little bit of history about being out here, about Dog Island, water, and just really enjoyed myself. Captain Chester was great, very knowledgeable guy, very easygoing, willing to really, if you had any questions, ask them, ask and answer them fully, and help to make you feel comfortable, help any way you could. I'd recommend anybody be able to spend time with him. Franklin County is beautiful, a lot of history, a lot of things here for a lot of people to see they probably don't get a chance to see. It has an old town feeling, and I'd like to come back again, take my family and enjoy it. A very easy trip now. Didn't feel like I had to be in a rush, didn't feel like anybody was crowding me driving down. I recommend anyone, come down if you've not had a chance to check out Franklin County, get on a boat tour, do some fishing, enjoy yourself. You'll learn a lot and enjoy
it. We've been discovered. We're called the Forgotten Coast, but you know what? Not anymore. We've been discovered the types of fishing that we have, both inshore, offshore, lots of fly fishing here. We have an excellent tarpon fishery on fly, also live bait, and some of these boats will go out 50 miles, and that's areas where sailfish, wahoo, dolphin, all the big pelagic game is. So there's a lot of opportunity here, and we have some of the best anglers in North Florida, if not of all Florida.
So because of the storm, there were a lot more unusual fish that you don't typically find out in the water this time of year, but because Irma had just come through, these fishes were kind of displaced, maybe
and
a little
not knowing.
Exactly. They weren't exactly where they should normally be.
Kind of coming in.
Right. So anytime there's a massive storm that comes through, fishers get out there because you never know what you're going to find. It's a completely different ball game. So we did have a very good time. We got
you gave Captain Chester a run for his money.
I did. He was a lot of fun. It was kind of an unruly group. I mean, these guys don't get to relax very often. They're AC technicians, and so they just got out of their busy season, and so they went to go have a good time, and we did.
Oh, good.
We had the best time with Captain Chester. So thank you so much for inviting us out. Thank you for having a great relationship with Kurt. We're going to be doing more with Franklin County TDC. So we're excited about that. We're going to send you out to do a whole day of oysters.
I'm ready for it.
And there's
I've never done it.
There's a lot of art.
Yes.
In Franklin County.
Art,
and so,
festivals, things always happening.
But anyways, again, love Franklin County TDC. Having a very good time. A little bit more on the show. Stay with us. All right, so let's just close it out. 3, 2.
Great show. You know, I gotta commend Allie because I know I did a big chop one time, and it's harder with curly hair. By the way, I think people don't
I was about to
understand.
ask, both of you have very curly hair.
Oh gosh, but I remember the energy that just kind of leaves, like you are like a new person. You're just like, okay, where am I in the world? Like, what's going on? So there's a lot behind
And sometimes
here.
you just have to push the restart button. Whenever that restart button is up to you. But I mean, yeah, she needed this.
And good for her, and it's cute. Like, that's so adorable.
It looks good. It looks good. And she was supposed to go out the night. She got her hair cut, but her daughter had a fever, so she went home instead. And she said, well, I'm just going to go home and enjoy my great hair with my little girl.
There you go.
And that's what they did. But yeah, so we're so proud of you. Congratulations on the new Jew. And again, Franklin County TDC having a fantastic time with them.
So much fun. I mean, the arts, the boats, the culinary,
all the art. And culture in
supported
Franklin
down
County. I just kind of thought of it as a place to go and relax and
beach, but the shops and everything.
Right. So much more going on there than I ever knew, and thanks to Franklin County TDC, you and Kurt, I'm learning. So I'm excited about that. But we will see you right here next week again on Fox 49 Thursday mornings at 10:30. Thank you so much for joining us.